What's up guys, Crean here from LogicLounge.com. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing and first look of the brand spanking new Roku 3. Alright, so this is the brand new Roku 3. This is the retail box that comes in. I personally got mine from Amazon, one-day shipping via Amazon Prime. It literally just came out yesterday, it was released, so this is probably one of the first videos to be going up about this product. I haven't bought a Roku 2 or the original Roku, but this is my first Roku 3. Let's go over some features on the outside of the box first. It's fully loaded and ready to stream with tons of applications, including Pandora, Amazon, Netflix, Hulu, HBO, Crackle. Even has a game on there via Angry Birds, Voodoo, and Disney content is in there as well. You can do up to 1080p streaming, which is very nice to see there. I'm a big quality guy, so I love 1080p whenever necessary. It has very extended range wireless, a motion controller for games, one-stop searching features, Ethernet plus USB. Now something new, they have headphones. So there's a headphone jack on the remote when we get to open up this box, and you'll see it here. Looking on the side of the box, we see more features as well. And let me change the focus of the camera here. So we can see more features of the Roku 3, including what's inside, the streaming player, headphones, remote control, battery, so it comes with batteries, adapter, a guide to get you started, a full version of an Angry Birds game. So you can use it with an HD TV. You need to have an HDMI cable. It does not come with an HDMI cable, so you will need one. I've got a couple on hand, so that's good. You'll need some type of internet connection to make this work, because it doesn't just work like magic and all that fun stuff. Other than that, on the other side here, there's more information talking about apps. They've got apps, 600 channels, plus LogicLounge is on there as well. So you can actually search LogicLounge on the Roku box and you'll find our videos. Have all these nice key features in there. So let's get our focus back in focus here and let's unbox this baby. So opening up the box here, it's very nice. Inside, right here, we have our Let's Get Started guide in nice plastic wrap. We'll look at that probably later. So here is the Roku unit itself. You can see it's very, very small on there. Let me take off this plastic wrap here, and I'll show you guys the Roku. It's got this little Roku tag right here, which I think is kind of cool. I think it gives it personality. So it's got a nice glossy finish, which I don't know is too good on units nowadays because they're very attractive to fingerprints. And I'll take off the rest of this because I kind of ripped it. There we go. So you can also, let's see, it says 3 on the front. It says Roku. This is the front, has an indicator light right where my thumb is. That side has the Roku tag. On the back, we have the Ethernet cable, HDMI out, and the power, as well as a USB cable on the side. Other than that, it's a pretty simple set-top box that won't be too noticeable. We also have this remote here, which I was talking about, which it's connected to something. So let's figure out what this is connected to. So I don't want to break anything here. Oh, okay, we're going to take out the whole inner box here. So there we go. There is what I was talking about. There are those headphones, but here's the remote control. It has the wrist strap right there. There's the remote. Take off its plastic wrap here, maybe, if I can do it correctly. There we go. Okay, so what's really cool about this remote is that it's motion controller, so you can use motion to control it. So that's good for games and stuff like that. But what's also really cool about the Roku 3 is that it has a headphone jack. So you can see right here, has a headphone jack. You can plug in any standard headphone jack right there. It has buttons, like every controller. It even has an A and B button for using with games. So basically, this is like your Wii controller, basically, but it really controls the Roku. And there's your wrist strap. So put that off to the side here. Like I was saying, here are these in-ear earbuds that I was talking about that came with it. It has a different sizes in there. I won't take these out of the package right now. There are those batteries that I was talking about. Over here you have the power adapter. And in the bottom, there is I guess this is the legal information for us to know about our Roku. And put that back in the box, maybe. There we go, there we go. So this is the important product information, basically legal warranty stuff. So this is the unit. It's very small, very light, although you won't be picking it up. Very powerful. So we're actually going to go transition right now into actually setting this up and viewing what the Roku dashboard really looks like. All right, so let's take a quick peek over here at the Roku and its dashboard. This is what you see when you first get into the Roku after you do a setup. The setup is pretty simple. When you plug it in, all you do is you choose a language, you connect it to a network, and then it'll give you a code. And then you go to Roku.com's website, you sign up, associate it with a Roku.com account so that it can store apps, allows you to control everything. It'll even ask you for a credit card or your PayPal information, not to charge you for anything, but if you do see a paid application on the Roku, you can easily pay for it and not have to deal with entering credit card information on the Roku. You've done it through the website, it's associated with your account, and then you set up a PIN to allow paid applications to actually pay for applications. You just have to set up a PIN, so you can't just buy applications willy-nilly. So that's kind of cool. So right here, I've preloaded 10 applications. They're all free, completely free on the Roku. You've got Netflix, Amazon, Vudu, Hulu, Blockbuster, Popcorn Flicks, Wall Street Journal, Facebook. Yes, there's even Facebook on here, as well as Angry Birds Space, which came free with the Roku 3, which was really cool, and Blip.tv. But there's over 600 applications, and all you have to do is go to the channel store. You can see featured applications. They've got applications like Spotify, Time Warner Cable has an application, TV networks like Sci-Fi have applications, Dish, Pandora, Hulu, Weather Underground, Vivo. You can see new applications in there as well. You can see popular ones, top paid applications. That's what I was saying. You can view paid applications, and you can even play games. There's tons of games on here already. Some are paid, some are free, so you'll have to look and see what their ratings are, see if they're paid or free. One game that does come with it, again, is Angry Birds, so you can get off the bat right there and play the Angry Birds game, which is kind of cool. You can also search for channels and view settings as well. So settings allows you to change networks. There's themes as well, so you can have like a graphite theme or a decaf, nebula, or a daydream theme, so you can have different themes to customize your Roku if you want. There's screensavers as well, so how it's defaults at after 10 minutes, you see a bouncing Roku logo, and that's what that looks like, so it'll start bouncing around, assumedly, when you do this, which is very cool. We go back here, we see different display types. So if you have a 1080p TV or a 720p TV, you can change the modes. You can change your audio settings as well, which is very nice. Sound effects, all this sort of stuff you have in there, which is kind of boring but kind of cool at the same time. So you have all these applications. You can consume media content. The controller is great because it's motion. If you're playing games, like if we go to the Angry Birds Space right now, I'll show you a really cool thing that this Roku remote can do, is that when you have it pointed at the device, and in some games you can actually use the remote without pressing any buttons as the controller. As you can see here, you see the hand moving around, right? Well, that's not actually being moved by the arrow keys. That's actually being moved by me moving my hand around, and you can see that I can maybe pop the bubble of these pigs here, or I could play the game. So it's kind of cool. So you have to have it pointed directly at the Roku, but it works very well if you have it down. It will take some getting used to. So that's how that works really with Angry Birds Space if it's loaded up like that. Last thing that I want to show you is Inside One application, which I hope that you all will download if you are getting it after watching this video. Go ahead, download the Blip.tv application. Why? Well, LogicLounge is on Blip.tv, which also means that it's on the Roku box. So we're on Roku. Look at that. You go to the Blip.tv app, you search, and I think if you do L, an O, and a G, you'll find the LogicLounge channel, and you can find all of our video archives right in there. We upload every video to YouTube, also to Blip.tv, which is very nice, and I like that. So go ahead, check us out on Blip. That basically does it. It's very neat. I will have my full-on review about the Roku on LogicLounge.com very soon, once I get to play with it more and get used to everything. I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Creighton Miller. If you'd like to pick up the Roku box, go to lgic.co/Roku3. That's lgic.co/Roku3 to pick it up from Amazon like I did. So thank you so much for using that link if you do. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+, all under the username of LogicLounge. And until our next video, we'll see you guys later.